This video is sponsored by Value Testers, best tool company on the web, great pricing and customer service. No one compares. When you need a new tool, think Value Testers. Link in description below. You ready for work? Yeah, you love working. You love working. I know you do. You love working. Yeah, I know you love working. You love going to work. What do you got on there for a coat today? Oh, you got the Proudmaster HVAC technician coat on. Aren't you a Proudmaster? You're a Proudmaster. Oh yeah, you love working. Yeah, you love working. I know you love working. You love working. Oh yeah, you love working. This one here, I got a call from a lady. I was just at her house. I don't know, about a week ago or 5 days ago, something like that. And I had switched around the circulator for her, put a burner motor in there, and she's got a service contract with a company. She says the relief valve's starting to blow on the floor now, so it's an older system. Probably the expansion tank's going to need to be drained and drain down the boiler and change that boiler relief valve. Boiler relief valve's leaking, she's saying. So most likely it's that. It could be the tankless heater sprung a leak. I mean, she got an old system there, but she wants me to go back over there and fix. I said, well, what about the other guy with the service contract? You got a contract with this guy. She don't want to call him back, so. So that's it. It's all part of it. I mean, you get called in to do one thing, and then next thing you know, it turns into another job. So we'll try to get you some shots when I get there. Got the heater on for Miss Molly. Probably about 30, 35 here this morning. Well, maybe warm up to like 30, 38, 40 degrees today. Not going to be that warm.
Turn left on Hathaway Road.
Still pretty warm for January. No snow. I haven't got any. I haven't got what, one inch of slush. That was about it. Wasn't even worth taking the snowblower out. So I don't know if I'm going to get any snow this year. This is one of those weird years. Sometimes you don't get. Last year was like this. Warm year.
Turn right on Clover Avenue.
We'll give it to you. How you doing, Mama? Give it to you. How you doing, Mama? It went up into the red. It was up to 36.
36 the first time yesterday.
Yeah, alright, so we got the tank there, we could drain it down. We got a pit, I could drain, yeah, I got a pit right over there I could drain into. Yeah, so we could shut it off here and drain it down right here. And you want to change the relief valve, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll change that. And we'll also clean it. You said that there was some wiring hanging down there. That doesn't seem right. We'll clean that up too. Alright.
Yeah, if there's anything that looks really cold, I can't tell.
Well, no, those things, you know, drain the tank down. There is a tankless coil in this thing. Right here. See this coil? It is possible that that coil has a leak and it's pissing, you know, city water into this and building pressure.
What coil?
There's a coil right there. See that? That's where you get your hot water from. That's what they call a tankless coil. See it? That green plate?
Oh, okay. I was looking.
There's pipe going in and out. There's like a pigtail coil. If that has a hole in it, then nothing we could do about that. But let's try this boiler tank first, okay? Yeah, I wouldn't worry about the knobs, and as long as it's working, right? So I don't know what this feed is going to be like until we turn it back on. If we got to replace it, we'll replace it. It might be fine. We'll find out. Yep. A cocker spaniel up there. Might have to change that feeder, but the whistle might be coming from this too, because it says it goes up to 38, and it doesn't blow, it just drips. So that might be what our problem is. We're gonna drain it down. Wow, this is one expensive valve. It's got the little bleeder on it right there. Let's see if we can get it open. Going in that sub pump over there, the pit. Take this little plug out and they'll let air in to drain the tank. If you don't take this plug out, it's not going to drain. It's got a tube that goes up in there to let it drain. I got a couple of videos on these things. Suck it in here, right, to drain our tank out. In the meantime, we're going to change that relief valve. It might be this coil is bad. I don't know. Wow. Hit the ceiling anyway. Holy shit, need a bigger hammer. Need a bigger boat. I need a bigger boat. I get a bigger wrench and try it. Holy shit, man. No good. I'll have to cut that. Can't get that off. I got two 18-inch wrenches on there and I can't budge the fucker. There it comes. There it comes. Wow. Yeah, well, it's not blocked. Not blocked. It's brass. This whole nipple's coming out. That's alright. Put a new nipple in there. Got another nipple. I don't know if there's any water in there or not. Water leakage, but nothing major. Shit happens, mama. Shit happens. I'm gonna block this vent hole off now, and we can shut this off. This tank is empty now. We'll shut that. Some of them will have a screw in the bottom. Some of them won't have anything. You gotta put one in. You could buy just this part and then put a boiler drain in there. But this valve right here is probably 100 to 130 bucks. Crazy money. We don't know if it's gonna leak or not until I fill it. We don't even know if the feed is gonna work. I don't know if this feed is gonna feed. Nope. She might have been making steam. Feed is not feeding, see it? We're gonna have to change it. I have to tell the lady. So I got the feeder out of there. I'm gonna cut this and put a new shut off. I got the water shut off. I don't know if this is holding or not. I don't think this is holding. We're gonna put a new one on. Cut that off right there. Put a new valve and a new feeder in there for her. If not, I got the water off over there. Where's the feeder? When in doubt, change it out. It'll give us enough to spin it without hitting this, I'm thinking. We got a copper one here. That'll be good. When in doubt, change it out. But the other one wasn't filling. I told her that when I got here. Might be an issue. That's the type of stuff that you don't see when you first walk in on a job like this. They go, oh, I'm just going to drain the tank. Yeah, well, sometimes there's other issues that pop up that you don't realize. That's where experience comes in. Alright. This one did come through with a threaded one, but I had a copper one in the truck. And I got the gasket out for now so I don't cook it. compression one on there. I ain't gonna fight it. I'm not gonna fight it. It just keeps giving me an issue, so we'll put a compression on there. We'll be fine. That's why I got these in the truck, in case I need them. In case I need them. Alright. He's a barker.
Oh, yes. You can't see.
My dog really doesn't bark too much, but I guess she is getting more barking as she gets older. She's getting more protective.
Yeah, that's what it is with him.
As she's getting older. Like if the neighbor comes home and I hear the door slam on the door outside from him shutting his door, I mean, she'll start going off, barking.
Yeah, he does.
Which is good, you know.
Well, it really is. I mean, he alerts me, like, when the neighbors have gone away, it's really good, because if anybody's around, he lets me know.
I tried to put a regular copper valve in there, but it kept steaming, so I just put a compression one in there.
So could that have caused that whistle?
Say that again?
Could that have caused the whistling noise?
I think what might have been happening is you might have been making steam inside there, right?
Right.
And building pressure and blowing off the relief valve with the steam. And that might have been what the squealing noise is. Now we'll have a new feeder in there, you'll have good water. Did you have a hard time bleeding the radiators upstairs?
What do you mean?
Did you have a hard time bleeding the radiators? Did the water come out real slow?
Should I do it now?
No, I'm saying when you tried before. Huh?
No. There seems to be a lot of air in one of them all the time.
Well, it probably won't be now that we get this fixed.
One thing, the water, when you drip the radiator out blue, the water comes out, it smells like fuel oil.
Well, yeah, that's just kind of common with these things.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, it's because it's, you know, it's just oily, nasty, old boiler water. Oh, that sounds.
That's about it.
That's about what it amounts to, right? Yep. Nasty old boiler water. Yeah, it smells like fuel oil, right? Nasty.
Yeah, because I just learned how to do them this year, so I never did it before.
That'll work. Well, then we'll put the gasket in there. You like a Cocker Spaniel dog?
Hmm?
You like that type of dog?
Yeah, I've always loved it.
They're a little bigger than my little shit dog.
Oh my gosh.
She's cute though, huh?
Oh, she's so well behaved.
You wait to see when she gets to be about 3, she's gonna really be puffy. They really get fluffy as they get older.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they say they keep growing their fur to about 3. She's only 1.5, so.
Oh, wow. And she's gray.
When I first got her, she just kind of had like hair sticking out of her ears. That was about it. Looks like that's caught a little bit there. And they'll be alright when I tighten it. It should pull in, hopefully. We'll find out. I just want to see what the pressure is on this thing before we fill it. Yeah, see, it's off by 5 pounds. So I got this off. Should be able to fill it now. You can hear it feeding now. I did have this shut off over here and the nut disconnected, and I still couldn't get that thing to solder. I could have fought with it, but I didn't want to. So what we gotta do is clean up these wires. Look at these flipping wires just stuck in there. Look at that. Not even hooked up. Not even hooked up. Unbelievable. Well, that's out. I think that she was making steam with this thing, probably. Sometimes people are just hacks. They just do shit that's just flipping crazy. It's flipping crazy. bleed the radiators upstairs, but lady says she knows how to bleed the radiators upstairs. She might do that, try to save some money. I don't know. Alright, that's done. They weren't even hooked up. I'm just floating in the wind there, Mama. I did pull the Firematic, so it kills the power. Yeah, see, we're at 20. There's a little water on the floor because when I took that relief valve off, she gave it the old, how you doing? Alright, so I drained the expansion tank, new relief valve, new water feeder, and shut off. So I got no leaks here. I did put the compression style in there because I was having a hard time with it soldering. I got no leaks on this other stuff that I had disconnected. Not there, disconnected. I pulled them extra wires that were hanging out of the bottom. She noticed that. A little water on the floor, but they'll dry up. Alright guys, I just left that job, and that's the type of job. That's why I like to do my stuff time material. You know, you go there, the expansion relief valve's leaking, so you tell the lady, you know, you're gonna drain the expansion tank out and replace the relief valve. And like I told her, I said, you don't know. I mean, the feeder might be bad. I won't know until I turn it back on and try to put water in it. Sure enough, the feeder was bad. The feeder, and then the shut-off didn't want to shut off, so I had to change that also. So that's the type of shit that can, you know, bite you in the ass if you're doing these price jobs, unless you go real high. If you gotta give the lady a price and then you find other things wrong, you gotta go back and readjust the price, she's not gonna be too happy about it. So this is why if I do a time material, you know, he pays me for my time, plus my parts. So I mark the parts up a little bit, you know, everybody does. And, well, you make your money. I mean, not gonna get rich, but do alright. That's how I run my business. I told her I should call the other guy back that he got the service contract with. She says she doesn't want to call him back, so.
In the second lane from the left, then turn left on Rockdale Avenue.
Looks like I picked up a new customer. But it's all good. It's all good. Bad hair day? Are you having a bad hair day?
Turn left on Rockdale Avenue, then turn left. Turn left on Cove Road.